Boom shakalaka! Bitcoin has broken out exactly as predicted. And in today's episode, an expert trader saying buy Bitcoin now, saying how we're only halfway up the parabolic exponential rise. Stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we have an exciting one. It has been an exciting day for Bitcoin. Yet another boring all-time high. Gosh, again, these are getting so tiresome. But today, Bitcoin broke $40,000. And when it did, right up here, you can see a very hard rejection at $40,000. But it bounced right off this support and right back up, testing $40,000 yet again. Now, expert trader saying even though Bitcoin is right here at $40,000, now is the time to buy. And you're saying, Randall, you must be crazy, but I'm going to prove this to you. Because right now, we have this support for Bitcoin, okay? This yellow line, pretty dramatic support for Bitcoin. After we broke out of what I was talking about for weeks, the bullish megaphone, well, look at this yellow line. I mean, pretty dramatic rise for Bitcoin, but we have a top right here at $40,000 and we're getting stuck in a little ascending triangle. Well, ascending triangles usually break out to the upside, and this one is planned to do it by tomorrow. Now, that's not the only thing going on for Bitcoin, because if we take a look at this trading view chart by Peter Brandt, he is an expert commodities trader since 1976, founded his own companies, very good trader. He's saying Bitcoin parabolic advance is at the midpoint of its life. So he takes a look at this first parabolic rise, the second parabolic rise, and now we are in the third parabolic rise, and where we are right now appears to be halfway up the rise. But not only that, because guess what? Even though Bitcoin is at $40,000 right now, he's not saying it's going to top out at $80,000, because a parabolic rise is exponential. He actually has the top of this rise at roughly $383,000, which is insane. Absolutely insane. And we're only halfway up. But not only that, not only is that chart proof, we also have this chart right here. And you guys are like, Randall, but that doesn't even count. That's not like real evidence. But if we take a look at Google Trends for the Bitcoin search term and we compare it with the last bull run, we are right now just below 50% of people searching for it. Guys, the institutions are buying in right now. We have proof right here. The number of addresses with a balance greater than 1,000 Bitcoin is at all-time highs. These aren't retail traders buying in. These are institutions buying in. They're long-term hodlers. They're buying right now at premiums at $40,000, and they plan on making money from it still. Now, the price action actually takes place when the retail traders, the guys who search Bitcoin on Google, actually learn about it, and they're like, holy cannoli, I'm going to miss out on the biggest thing since sliced bread. And then they FOMO buy, and then the price goes up because there's that much shorter supply from all the institutions buying up all the Bitcoin. So you guys are like, well, I mean, if the price is going up, where's it going to go? Where's it going to stop? Well, I got that answer for you too. You see, all we have to do right now, there's no resistance for Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin's in unicorn territory. Pretty much since Bitcoin was at $10,000, it was in unicorn territory. If you want, you can see that video up here. But Bitcoin, again, is still in unicorn territory. There's no resistance. It is wide open. So the only thing we have to look at would be Fibonacci extensions and big evens to pose resistance for Bitcoin. Now, why big evens? Because that's where people place sell orders. They're like, I'm going to sell at $40,000. They don't say, I'm going to sell at $38,179. They don't say that, okay? They choose big evens. That's just the way the mind works. But also we have Fibonacci extensions because this stuff just works in nature. That's just the way it does. So if we take a look from the bottom at 3,000 all the way up to the top of 20,000, all right, the next spot that we already broke through was 30,000. That was the first fib extension. Now the second fib extension, first, you have to like the video. Second, you have to subscribe. Third, you have to click the notification bell. And then the next fib extension is $46,000, and we're well on the way. We are paused right now at the big even of $40,000. We also pause at the big even of $35,000. All right, but we're headed up to $46,000. And then we were going to hit this bullseye. Now, this bullseye isn't my price prediction for Bitcoin, but this bullseye is a defining point for Bitcoin. The reason for that is that right now, the Bitcoin market cap is like $780 billion. But one day, the Bitcoin market cap is going to be $1 trillion. And when that happens, okay, the price of Bitcoin will be right around $54,000 right there. When Bitcoin hits that price, when the market cap becomes $1 trillion, just like when the total market cap became $1 trillion the other day, this is going to be a massive inflection point. Bitcoin is going to stall there or break through, and that's also at a big even right below $55,000. So that's one area that I'm keeping my eye on because it may be a time for a short-term pullback. Because you got to remember, we still got till October of this year for the bull run. This is just a bull run. And you guys are like betting against Bitcoin. You're like, but when's it going to pull back? Like, when am I going to buy my $5,000 Bitcoin, my $10,000 Bitcoin? Like, I need to pull back. I need to buy the dip. I'm a dipshit. I need to buy the dip. And, you know, it may pull back, but I wouldn't bet against the trend. Okay? We are in a bull trend. This is hard to comprehend because for the past 3 years, we have been in a bear trend. The trend has been down. Bitcoin price goes down. Now we're in a bull trend. Bitcoin price generally goes up. So instead of telling you exactly where to buy, I would leave it to the prognosticator of prognosticators, Willy Woo, who says if you're looking for an entry to hodl Bitcoin long term, don't nickel and dime an entry. You're not going to sweat a few $1,000s of non-perfect entry when it's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in a year. The main bull phase is here. Capital inflows has gone nuts. So guys, if you are looking to get into Bitcoin, probably today. I mean, especially with Peter Brandt saying, hey, we're only halfway there. And if you're already in Bitcoin, if you're in profits, another thing I would say, this article here, finally a good reason to sell. Hodler liquidates to pay off parents' mortgage. So this guy basically sold all of his Bitcoin, paid off his parents' mortgage, and has enough left over to buy a car. Now, am I saying to liquidate all of your Bitcoin? No, I'm not a financial advisor. I mean, duh. But what I am saying is take profits. Okay? It's good to sell on the way up. It's good to sell at the top, but good luck predicting the top. You don't want the top to miss you. You don't want to hold out for this thing and then the price just plummets down. I have no idea where the top is. I think it could go up to the hundreds of thousands of dollars area. A lot of other people think that way too, but it might not. And you know what? Better to take a little bit of profit than miss out on all of it. So for you guys who are in profits, you know, yeah, sure, you'll miss out on holding it. But if some black swan event happens and Bitcoin crashes, guess what? You'll have sold, you'll have paid off whatever, and you can rest easy knowing that you were one of the most profitable traders on earth. So guys, that's all for my video today. Very exciting news. We are only halfway there. I know it feels, guys, I can tell you, in my gut, I feel like, holy cow, this is insane. $40,000. I mean, you remember how long it was at like $5,000, $6,000, $3,000? It feels insane. But we're nowhere near. Just this chart alone shows it. There's no FOMO going on. There's crypto enthusiast FOMO. There's no general market FOMO. We're only halfway in. We are headed up to the hundreds of thousands of dollars, I believe. So join me for the ride. If you do, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will catch you later. Peace.